look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
Well, these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Best. And he cuts out the supply, and he's opted for the long pass. Lampard. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Pass is just off target. That's going to go a long way. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Bale. He won't be happy with that one. That's that, the end. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
And just a quick reminder today.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Barcelona simply weren't good enough to play through the pressure put on their defence and were duly picked off.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite.
Against Barcelona.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So straight into the action. Barcelona must not lose. The potential ramifications simply... Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
Not the worst challenge in the world, Peter, but this really isn't the time for it, is it?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Doku. Out of play for a throw. Comes under pressure and it's come loose. And here's Mbappe. That pass has been well intercepted.
That's positional goals, the utilisation of space.
Can he finish? Oh, easy pickings there. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Doku. He is through here. Great vision. Doku receives it in a wide position. It's a throw-in. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Well, Peter, I reckon Dragan Stojkovic will be important here.
He's not the biggest necessarily, Jim, I suppose, but he is a multi-dimensional player.
Yeah, I think he'll have a busy time going past opponents. I think he has great ability to play anywhere across the front line and deliver key passes at the right moments, so that makes him stand out.
And his tendency is, of course, as his coaches have said, to keep things simple and to be utterly unselfish.
Yeah, it's certainly known for that too, and quite a...
Stojkovic! Goal! Barcelona! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Azar plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Ambitious ball here, chips it through. Good ball, good take. And he's hit it long. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Now there's a fine ball. That's a lovely, delicate pass. That's an imaginative pass. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Thailand are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
What's going wide left? He's shifting through the gears here. Doku.
Oh, great feet, that.
Lovely feet. And it's Azar. Well, that is one way to stop him. Goulet really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate the
Drogba! It's Drogba! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Drogba really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Drogba. He's gone for goal! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Caicedo. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal. Oh, what a mistake! Now then, the ball's come loose. Drogba! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Thailand have the chance to go the other way. No, again there's no way through. Jimenez cuts it out. Space for him to turn and look. And that's aimed into the... Getting up there! Azar. Barcelona looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. Now, can they get him away? Well, that pass isn't the best. Probing pass, and he cuts out the supply. And here's Mbappe. Azar, looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. He's looking wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Doku tries a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. Now that's well seen too. Caicedo. That's destined for the flank. Doku. Rapid and full of intent. Doku.
That's good play from him.
Chance to deliver. And he's cut it out. And that is the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Hello everybody.
How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution in progress.
Gets us going once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Stojkovic picks it up from the goal kick. Cristiano Ronaldo. Goulet knocks it into space. That's a cute ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. He's got away. Mbappe! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mbappe with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
Vieira pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Jimenez promptly onto that, and that is that. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And it's Caicedo. Goulet. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
This looks promising.
The attendance for this match was 81,007.
Goulet.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
He's a sharp little ball here. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. And that should get the job done. Now that looks a decent ball. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Now, what about this cross?
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Quick look, then plays it in. It's a really well-measured ball. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up.
And it's Caicedo. The message is clear. None shall pass.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
That has ended up in no man's land. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Plenty. Fail! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Barcelona are sitting pretty. 2-0. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Oh, no messing about, it is red. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Oh, that wasn't far away.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Akanji. And it's Arda Güler. A heavy challenge. Spread out to the left. And they're back on the ball again. Now he's got space here. That has not gone well. Yamal. And he's there to make the challenge. Looking to play him in. Might be danger. And the finish! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, it was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Doku. And now a sudden chance to counter. He has found the way through. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, what has happened here? Yamal! He's got a goal! With so little time left, grandstand finish! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Thailand give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
Nicely shaped ball. Bale is wide and looking to get onto this. Barcelona close now to seeing this one through to the end. Caicedo. Over to the right flank.
Has been indicated.
Can he get on the end of this? And he's picked it up out wide. Stojkovic, spread to the right. Threads one in. Oh, well measured. It's not an especially good pass, that. Azar. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And time is up. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Hello and welcome for the first time this season on this most anticipated of days in England and beyond. It's the day English football is back. Football at its most exciting, most intriguing, its most unmissable. It is the game of margins, the game of thrills. It is the league we all want to see. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. So here is the big moment, and with us for it again, Jim Beckham.
Well, Peter, world-class managers and players wherever you look, and the style that makes it the world's most exciting league. It's hard for really good innovation in the game these days, and yet we have it in abundance in this league.
And now, lining up
Manchester United have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So off we go then. So this perhaps the season in microcosm. Succumbs to the pressure.
Peter, if you're looking for a defensive blueprint, then look no further than Alessandro Nesta.
There's nothing he hasn't got, is there?
As complete a stopper as I can remember, he just loves to defend and he's always willing to put his body on the line.
Space for him to turn and look. Nicely shaped cross. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Now what about a counter-attack? Robson. Mbappe. Might be danger here. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Thuram. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he can thump it away. Threads one in. Chance! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Can he get on the end of this? Drives it in. Schmeichel claims it. Safe hands. Thuram. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now it's Bamford. Can he get it through? Oh, good take and a good... Can he finish? Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
After 18 minutes is
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Kvaratskhelia showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Riedewald. Well, that looks a decent ball. Robson is onto this. Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
Oh, this looks sharp.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Kvaratskhelia has it in a wide position. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Robson. 15 minutes till half-time.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Rothwell. Great vision. Oh, important interception. Schneider. Nesta. Robson is the team's great visionary. He's shifting through the gears here. Kvaratskhelia! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Tanganga. And here's Kvaratskhelia. He has found the way through. And he was alert to it. Rothwell. Pass somewhat off target. Nesta. And it's made its way to him. Half-time getting close now. This is a promising build-up. Robson. And the counter is on. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Riedewald.
There will be 1 minute
Nesta
added time.
cuts out the pass. Thuram getting this one clear. Pinches it off him. Kvaratskhelia. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, I think we got a good indication of what both sides want to do, Peter. I suspect both will continue with their respective approaches, give or take the odd fine-tuning.
So, for the first time this season, it's half-time. So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each.